I'm Jane Seward. Thanks for joining me for this segment of Magic Spell. I'm happy to have my friend Jaime with me. And Jaime, something I've noticed in my years as a teacher is that parents are often very willing to help their children with spelling, but sometimes we think that spelling is just trying to memorize words. Have you ever felt that way?
That's how I've always done it, actually. I take a mental picture of the word and just go off of that.
And that works for some kids. It also works for us as we get a little bit older. But when I'm younger, sometimes that little visual memory gets kind of saturated.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do for you today is we're going to look at investigating words that end with the letter V, or actually if you heard the sound V at the end of the word, then how are we going to spell that? All right, so This is a trick. It's fast and easy. It's magic. All right, let's think about the word save. Okay, something that we hope that we do with our money now and then anyway. So if you think about the word save, and parents, I'm going to show you this. The word save actually has three sounds. Okay, it's the sound S and then A, which is actually the long vowel sound of the word A, and we spell that A with the E at the end, and of course it has the letter V in it for the last sound, which is V. Now, there was no question there. Okay, as parents, or many times even as young as kindergarten and first grade children know that when the vowel is long or it says its name, there's a little bit different terminology that we can use there and still be perfectly correct, then we have to have that E at the end. Okay, but Jaime, I want to show you something when the vowel is not long. Okay? So if we think about the word give. Okay, now I'm going to tell you that if we were to listen for the sounds in the word, which is what children do. Okay, and parents, this is something that we can help our children with as they are spelling, is have them listen for the sounds in the word. Okay, and then we need to find a letter that spells those sounds in the most fair way possible. So, Jaime, the word give has three sounds: G, I, V. And if I were just to write those sounds, in other words, parents, this was something as a classroom teacher that I saw my kindergarten children doing. All right, they could spell the word give, but they didn't put the E on the end because there was no reason why the I would need the E at the end, because we don't want to make the I say its name. We want to let it stay its short sound, which is I, isn't it? Okay, so all I had to say to them was, guess what? Words in our language, the English language, don't end with a V. We always add an E. So put an E on the word, Jaime.
Okay.
All right. And you can go ahead and show yours. We have the word give, and that's the reason why there's an E on that word. Okay? Because words in our language don't end with a V. Let's just do one more.
Okay.
I'm thinking of the very common word have.
Okay.
All right. Now, parents, I'm going to show you how your kindergarten and first grade children are probably spelling the word have. Okay? Because they heard three sounds, and those are the exact letters that spell the sounds A, V. Okay? But now that they know, and what is it that you're going to tell your kids, Jaime?
If it ends in V, you have to put an E.
You have to put an E, even if it is there, honestly, for no reason. It doesn't have a use there. It's just because words in our language don't end with a V. Okay. Let's look at one more. I'm thinking about the word leave. All right? So if we spelled that, all right, now, I'm leaving off the E for a reason, all right, because there's three sounds, O, E, and in this word, we happen to spell that E sound with an E-A, and then there's that V sound at the end that we spell with the V, but no matter what are we going to do?
E.
We're always going to put the E at the end of the word, okay? I'm going to use one more because this is once again, a very common pattern in the language. A word like sleeve. Now that E sound in the middle was spelled with a double E. Now we would think that if I had the double E there, why in the world would I need another E? Okay, but I do because...
Only because it ends in V.
Because it ends with V, so we add E. Okay? Very simple, parents. Words in our language don't end with a V. Always add an E. All right?
That's easy enough to remember.
Kind of like magic, isn't it?
It is like
Thanks
magic.
for joining me, Jaime. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you again on Magic Spell.